Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to have a melons of fun with this color layering watermelon stencil set from Hero Arts. It's super fun. I love anything to do with melons, and I would love to hear your best melon puns because I also love puns. I love watermelon, so if you combine the two, I'll be a happy gal. So this set contains 3 layers of stencils, and they're about 6 inches or 6 by 6, so you get a slightly smaller finished panel. But for ease of use, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a piece of cardstock that is 6 inches at the bottom, and then I'm just going to easy peasy layer these up by basically lining them up at the bottom. And then we're going to slide up 1 inch and make sure that we know exactly where that is, so that when we go for stencil number 2, it will be super easy peasy to put it in the right place. And then we're going to use some wide post-it tape to tape all of this in place. And then, my friends, we're going to get our inks out and we're going to go to town. Oh, yes, we are. So first, we're going to do quite a lot of key lime fizz. And we're just going to, because no melon is all exactly the same color, is it? So what we're going to do is we're going to add a lot of this, and then we're going to add a little bit more of green apple and also a tiny bit of pine ink, just to kind of bring in those the contrast and a little bit more color, and to try to make them look a little bit more 3D as well. So while I'm blending away here, because this is going to be going on for a little while. So I also realized it would be so much easier for me if I used one of these fantastic the ink stand ink holders from Brianne Loveland. She sent me these as a present, and because I haven't had any, it takes me a little while to kind of get into the habit of using them, but it made it so much easier when, because I'm holding a hand on the post-it tape, even though it should stay in place, but you just never know, do you? So if I don't have to worry about the ink pad kind of going all over the place, it's just so much tidier. And then now we're going to move over to the green apple, and you can see here that I've moved to a itty bitty brush. So this one is from the Rabbit Hole Designs. My big brushes are from Hero Arts. And I'm just going to go in kind of like around the edges, not all over, just around the edges on some of the bits, or some of the melons really, rather. And it's just to add in a little bit more color so that you get a more sort of 3D look as opposed to just a flat one. But something that I wanted to mention as well here now is today there is a blog hop for the Hero Arts Global team. We are hopping using the July My Monthly Hero Kit. So I will link that down in the description box down below so you can hop along, because there's also a $25 gift card to the Hero Arts store up for grabs to one lucky winner, and the winner will be drawn randomly from all of the comments on the stops. So, and I think there's only like 6 or 7 stops, so it's not a lot. So you can probably finish a hop in like, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, depending on how much you want to actually read each blog post. So we got 6 stops, that's probably 6 minutes, let's be honest. Maybe 12, 2 minutes per post if you just want to comment. But I mean, I think you're going to get so inspired by what everybody else is making that you're going to be like, hey girl, this was a good idea. Thanks for this. And a chance to win a $25 gift card as well. Double thank you. So here we have finished with our last green ink, and what I'm going to do before I take this whole thing off is I'm just going to quickly wipe it with a microfiber cloth. And the reason I'm doing this is it's not to do with anything to the finished card or anything like that. It's just so that I won't have a stencil sitting on my desk with loads and loads of ink on it, because I'm one of those, I always end up touching it and then I get ink on my clean or white paper or my fingers, and then I touch something and then I got inky fingerprints on a project, and it's no good. No. Now here for our second layer, I am only going to be using taffy ink, so it's quite a poppin' pink. It's not like watermelon pink or red, but I thought this would be a really fun look. So we are going to go for it. We're just going to go bam to town, adding all of that pink deliciousness. This is a perfect kind of Barbie pink as well, actually. It's a perfect pink for flowers. Yeah, it's a really good pink. Taffy. Add it to your list if you haven't already got it. So as I was saying, there's a blog hop today, and you know, lots of amazing inspiration. The global team is different from the sort of the core team at Hero Art. So they have a core team that do like the blog posts and videos and things like that, and then they have us global team members, and we are spread all over the world. So there's me in Spain, there is Anna in the Philippines, we have Lisa in the UK, we have Michelle in Australia, and Lunon, I think she might be in Morocco, and then Karen in Canada. So we are all over the place, and you know, trying to bring a little bit of Hero Art's happiness to the global community as well. Now here I had the idea of making it difficult for myself, basically, is what I'm doing, because you can just go with black over this entire thing and it will just, or dark green, I don't know, depending on what color you want your seeds. But I decided to use white. So this is a pigment ink. So I want to say this is sea salt. And I've gone over all of the lemons that have like the stripes on their rinds. And it's just to kind of give it a bit of a softer look. And then we're going to go in with another itty bitty brush. And we're going to do licorice on all of the seeds. And this took a little bit of finagling and puzzling. So I've used my little finger saver thing, which is that little piece of acetate with a yellow post-it tape. And then I've also used a couple of pieces of ripped up paper just so that I can like mask everything so I don't get black on my white stripes and all of that stuff. So this made it take a lot longer, but I really think it turned out super fun. So I don't regret doing this. And then when I finished, I realized that I just needed a little bit more kind of green on some of those rinds just to kind of make them pop a little bit. And I'm so glad I did this. So there's another hint for you. Don't think that just because you finished all of your layers that you have to leave it like that. You can go back and add whatever you want. You are the boss in your craft room. Yes, you are. And don't you let anyone tell you differently. So here we are just going to trim this down. And at first I was like, oh, I might do like a 5.5 by 5.5 big card. But then I thought, no, I have an idea. Oh, yes. So I came up with a really fun idea. I think anyway, a really fun idea. So I'm going to do just a normal kind of A2 card. So it is slightly smaller than the 5.5 by 4.25 inch size. So you just get a little bit of a white frame around that. And then I'm going to use one of these pieces that I've cut off from the panel. And I'm going to use the lower luggage tag dies to cut out the word melon. Because I had the idea of the sentiment is going to say sending happiness and melons, which perfect right now. Like, I live in Spain and it is so hot right now. It's been, yesterday it was 39 degrees here. Today it's been sort of 34, 35, and it is just, we're on fire. It's hot. So a bit of watermelon and some happiness sounds like a pretty good idea. So I thought, you know what, let's do this. We're gonna send happiness and melons. And I'm sending that to all of you as well to make sure that you feel a little bit happy and have a refreshing snack. So I decided to also align these with some black letters to make sure that they sort of stand out, because obviously they are the same colors and the same pattern, even though they're not going to be completely overlapping like in a perfect spot. I just felt like they needed a little bit of like shadow to kind of make them stand out a little bit. I did also cut out an ampersand, and then I added just a little bit of double-sided tape or tape runner to my actual panel. This is going to go straight onto the card base, and then we're going to tape down those melon letters and stamp the sentiment, and then the card is done. So I could have maybe added some bling on this one, but I thought, no, we're just gonna leave it as it is. But I did, however, have a pretty cute idea for how to get this on straight. So I'm using the grid mat on my my table, and then I'm using this white post-it tape from Post-it. I don't know why that was so difficult to say. But then I have used that basically as a ruler. So everything is gonna show me exactly the straight line where all of the letters are gonna go, and then I just glued them down, easy peasy. It made it so easy, so easy. And I will definitely be using this again, because I have sometimes, you know, used like a ruler just down onto my my craft mat, but this one isn't magnetic. So unless I'm using a magnetic table mat thing, you know, it's not gonna work, is it? So I decided to try something new, and it worked really, really, really well. So this sentiment, the Sending Happiness, is from a stamp bundle that is one of the add-ons in this or July's. I say this month, but it's not actually this month. So this is going live on August 3rd, and this was the July's add-ons that are available. So this fun sort of like picnic lemonade set is still available, as is the classic and the premium kit as well. So if you want them, or this fun melon layering stencil set, you go and grab it right now. I will link everything down below in the description box. And with that, I am all done for today. I really hope you enjoyed this melon madness, and I will see you very, very soon again. Thank you so much for stopping by, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon again. Bye!